I was in my living room playing FIFA with my friend who had just come over a couple of hours ago. His father and his entire family had come over, and one of the things that really struck out to me was the fact that my friend was so much more stronger than me, even though he was younger than me. His father asked me to do some push-ups, and I could barely do one push-up. Now you're sitting here thinking that this is something funny, when in reality this is probably you. The thing is, towards the end of the day, his father gave me a list of things that I should be able to do within 6 months. He said that I should be able to do 20 push-ups in a row and be able to run for 5 kilometers. At the time, I thought that this was just a joke. I didn't take any of it seriously. I just kept on with my usual routine of just playing video games. I don't understand why I didn't take it seriously, because now in reality, if I had started training at that time, I would have become so much better at training. In reality, now that I think about it, the way that I used to be 2 years ago was so different to how it is now. 2 years ago, I was playing video games all day, and I was barely doing anything. I was kind of overweight, and I couldn't even do one push-up. I went from the beginning of this year being able to do literally almost 0 push-ups to being able to do over 25 in a row. And one of the things that really made me feel really happy with myself this year is the fact that I was able to go from not being able to hang on a pull-up bar for even like 3 seconds, to be able to hold on to a pull-up bar for over 90 seconds, and I can even do some pull-ups now. Many people in my age, they are not very well trained. The only people who are even that trained are people who, for example, play football, play any kind of sport. Those people, at least, they are able to like run, for example. The thing is, almost nobody trains gym. That is one of the things that really stuck out to me. In the beginning of the summer, I kept coming across lots of these YouTube videos about you should start training gym, you should start doing this, you should start doing this. So when I came back from my trip in May to the UK, I decided to just every day start running. I didn't care how I felt. I didn't care how if I was feeling really bad that day. I didn't care if I had, for example, got F on some test. I didn't care what. I was gonna do running every day, no matter what. And I did keep at it for like almost like more than a month. I kept running 2.4 kilometers every day. The thing is that one of my family members did tell me at some point that you shouldn't be running every day. It can cause injury very easily if you don't take any rest days, which I wasn't taking at all, because I just wanted to keep going and make a good routine. So I decided to incorporate some calisthenics. Calisthenics is something that is so easy to do because you can do it anywhere. I just find it so easy to be able to do calisthenics. Even if I, for example, for some reason didn't have a chance to go out, I can at least do a decent workout at home. So I started running only 4 times a week and doing calisthenics 3 times a week. This resulted in me actually gaining quite a lot of muscle, and I went from being overweight to being, you could say, quite thin in comparison. I went from around 82.5 kilos to now around 78.5 kilos. And I've also put on some muscle mass. And I noticed my body fat percentages went down a lot. You're probably thinking, why am I not doing like this person? Well, it's because if you, for example, setting too high standards for yourself was something that could pull you back a lot. I started with something that was very easy. Running 2.4 kilometers every day sounds like a lot, but if in the beginning I wasn't even running properly, I was running it like, took me like almost 20 minutes. 20 minutes to run 2.4 kilometers. I was basically jogging. But if you keep doing something that was very easy, I was doing 20 minutes every day. If you can keep doing 20 minutes every day, you will succeed. Eventually, it will come to a point when you get better, for example, running, that now I can run in under 12 minutes, 2.4 kilometers. You will be able to make some endurance that makes you be able to do other things in life. You will be able to study for school. You will be able to build a business. You will be able to do things. I just find that the thing is that the most thing that is holding you back is your ability to not do something very small. You should be doing something small every day. If you do something small every day, then it will build up to the point where you will get very small progress every day. You'll get small progress every month. I lost a bit of weight in the beginning. I noticed that, and I kept going. You don't need to be doing workouts 2 hours 6 times a week. I train only 3 times a week calisthenics, and I've got this results. Do you not understand? No, the fact is that you do not have to be a full-time bodybuilder. You can train 3 times a week, even 2 times a week. As long as you're training for around 2 to 3 hours per week, you can make really big progress. As long as you keep up with it for several months. I've been training non-stop since June, and I have made immense progress. You don't understand your capability. In the beginning of the year, I was thinking that I was some really weak person. I couldn't do anything. I was thinking that I was fat. I was thinking that I smelled. I was thinking that I was everything that was bad. But then I realized that after some time, I was just practicing push-ups on the wall. Literally, those things require like 0 power. And it ended up making me being able to do push-ups. And once I started to be able to do normal push-ups, I was able to be able to do a proper workout. I don't understand. You do not know how capable you are. So, if you want to be able to learn how to be able to work out as a teen, and if you are, for example, 14 or 15 years old, I was there. I know how it feels. A year ago, I was literally so weak, I couldn't do a proper, like, I could do like 5 knee push-ups or something. If I tried to do 1 push-up, my arms literally, I couldn't do any more push-ups for the rest of the day. So if you want to be able to join me on this journey, then make sure to subscribe to this channel, where I will tell people who are around 14, 15 years old, even younger, 12, 13 years old, how you can become strong and become the best version of yourself. So make sure to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.